Hi, it's Mark from Get Fit, the far infrared light therapy specialist. Thanks very much for joining me today. Now, I wanted to share with you a little bit of information about the upcoming far infrared webinar training that you're going to attend. We've been working closely with a lot of healthcare professionals over the years, and what I would say to you is we've seen a massive increase really in complex conditions. And what that means is simply that there's a lot of health challenges. Many of the body's organs and systems are often compromised and damaged, and the body is not working properly. Now, my own personal journey was I was very ill for a lot of years, and my body didn't work. I was working with the nutrition, I was working with supplementation, and my body was really so far gone, I couldn't digest food. I couldn't even though I was trying to take really healthy food, my body just didn't work. It couldn't process the food, it couldn't digest the food. Not only that, I was also taking some supplements to help address a lot of the deficiencies that I had because I couldn't digest the food. And again, my body simply didn't work sufficiently well to even be able to process or absorb or assimilate the nutrients. And the reality is also there's a lot of, if you're a healthcare professional, helping people restore their health and get the body working again is a major challenge today, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Our lifestyle today, the reality is the nervous system is really locked into overactivity. The sympathetic nervous system is overactive and overstimulated, and the body is degenerating, it's not repairing. And do you know something? A major factor is actually indoor living. We are indoors 90% of the time. That creates a huge challenge in terms of trying to get the body better. We're daylight deprived. We're not moving. We're not breathing. And that's a huge issue. If we're not breathing, it means we're not oxygenating the blood. And of course, low oxygen content, that's bad news. And of course, if we're sitting most of the time, which we are, we're often, most of us are sitting during our working day, even during our leisure time. We can be sitting anything up to 8 to 12 hours, which means we're not moving, we're not breathing, we're not circulating the blood. And again, the body is accumulating a lot of waste substances just from our own metabolism. So the lifestyle today alone, is huge. No daylight, no movement, sedentary living is, how do you overcome those challenges? Just providing, good diet, nutrients, and perhaps giving people a protocol is very, very challenging. And you know something, where people are so unwell, the reality is often they can't even move, they cannot exercise in order to stimulate the cardiovascular system. And in conjunction with that, often there's a lot of blood vessel damage, a lot of cardiovascular damage. So how do you deal with that? It's really challenging to help people, to help the body start repairing where you've got that underlying foundation of absolute damage and dysfunction. And what I'd like to suggest to you is, what we're going to discuss on the webinar is just how, introducing light into the cells of the body. And be clear, far infrared, it's light therapy. There's a lot of talk about sauna and heat. Think light, think photons. What we are doing is sending pure light into the cells of the body. Now, my point to you is a new solution is absolutely essential to deal with this new 21st century health challenge of complex chronic disease. And so if you'd like to learn a little bit more, and this might be of interest to you, please feel free to just click on the link below and just book your place for the webinar, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thank you.